Okay, we're going to be going live in about a minute or so here. Well, a rerun, not live. This is an old one from years ago, but I felt it's pretty relevant and it's old, so gives new eyes on an old video. Today's video, I've got a Panasonic PV4361. This is a basic VHS four-head hi-fi machine, and this one's seen better days. The tape compartment lid and stuff is broken on it, but it had to have a problem. When I tried playing a tape on it, the tape was shaking back and forth side to side, and then when I went to eject it, it ate the tape. So, let's get to it and see what's causing the problem on this one. Grinding noise, blue screen. See what I see here on the picture? Look at the picture. I don't know if it's coming across in camera, but it's shaking. Hear the noise? Sounds like a clicking sound. If I put a tape in with color bars, we might be able to see this better. Oh. It just ate my tape. That's interesting. Is it going to do it again, or? Yeah, it's doing it. Hear the noise? Oh, here's a good example. You see the picture shaking back and forth. That's our symptom. And I think I know what the problem is going to be on this. Because if I put it in forward search, hear the noise it's making? If I put it into reverse search, watch what happens. Oh, it works. It just makes that clicking sound. I have a feeling it's to do with the drive I see over here. It's like we're missing a phase. Wonder if I can scope this and show it. Of course, the plane has to go by when I'm trying to talk. That's a channel output for the capstan motor, and I can assure you that is not what the signal is supposed to look like. We'll look at some of the other pins off of this IC. See, this just doesn't look right. It should be more of a nice waveform, almost like a sinus wave. And it's more than likely a broken connection on this IC. Oh, there, now it's working. That's what it's supposed to look like. Okay? And there's bad. And all I'm doing is that IC, it's actually the weight of my probe is fixing this now. I'll show you this. So it's the PUA3228. See? it's going to be solder connections on this IC. Definitely going to be solder connections on this IC. Very common problem. You saw the symptom. Picture shaking back and forth, and when I went to eject it, it didn't wind the tape back in. And that's the noise that the motor makes. And of course, it ate my tape again. Eject. I didn't want to eject the tape there. I hit the button by accident. If I had put the tape back in, it probably will not go into fast forward. If I hit fast forward, I should say, it probably will go to fast forward, but it won't go to rewind. Oh, the tape's not moving. It's got more than one problem, this machine. Because it'll play. Okay, now it's going to rewind. Play. Okay, it's going to play. Now if I try to go into rewind, will it go into rewind? Okay, it's going to rewind, but noisy. I think there's two problems with this machine. Fast forward. When I go to eject the tape, this time it's going to eject the tape without eating it. But let's solve this problem on this drive IC first. What do you think? You think these might be just a little bit bad? This is how they all go. Because these ICs operate so hot when they're running. This IC gets to the point where you can barely keep your finger on it. And just the heating and cooling causes the solder down here to fail. So I'm going to actually use my camera as a viewfinder so I can see what I'm doing, because it's kind of in the way. I can't really see what I'm doing here. So I'll look at the monitor and I'll try to solder using the monitor as my eyes. This is harder than it looks. I've got the camera out here, I'd be able to see what I'm doing, but I got the camera in here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Now this machine probably could use a mode switch cleaning as well while I'm at it, but since I've done that before on a couple of these machines, I don't need to go over that on this video. You can watch some of my other videos if you want to see how to clean the mode switch, because I have taken one of these mechanisms apart. In fact, I took one apart about a week or so ago that had a mode switch problem. This one probably does too. Let's see if it still eats. If it still eats, I'll be having to take the mode switch out, but that may have solved the problem right there. Ah, much better. I'll show you the picture. As you can see, no more shake in the picture. Problem is solved. Let's try some of the other modes on the unit. So fast forward or search forward works fine. Double speed playback works fine. Reverse search. Stop. Fast forward. That's working. Rewind. And play. Yep, playing fine. Eject. There we go. No more eating tape. That was all that's wrong with this machine, other than the fact that the heads do need to be cleaned on it because they're kind of gross. This came out of a smoker's house, you can tell, because of the yellow stains on the plastic. So as usual, just a piece of cleaning, just a piece of writing paper. We'll put some alcohol on here. I'm not going to do anything else on this machine because this machine is mine. It's basically a spare. I don't need it. It was given to me. So we'll give it a cleaning. As you can see, it was pretty bad. Get the good old cotton swab and we'll clean the other heads and rollers and stuff. I'm going to put this machine back together. Doesn't need anything else done to it. As I say, it's mine. I'm not intending to use this for anything other than maybe transfer tape over once in a while. But I've got much better machines than this for that work. So maybe I'll just sell this machine to someone for $10. Someone who's looking for a VHS machine, because they're not worth anything, right? So we'll clean it. Okay, unit's clean. That's all there is to this one. Thanks for watching.